Okay, here we have the package, which in the side is the, if I can get this, the new GoPro. So let's see if I can open this with one hand. Not very easily. This ain't going well. Okay, nearly there. But, okay. Should open. Quite easily now. Okay, what do we have in here? We have our GoPro Hero 4 Silver Edition. Now, on Amazon, it was like 310 quid. I know it was a bit more than that actually, like 320. But then the new one, the Hero 5, was £350. And I didn't want to really spend more than 300 at the moment. I mean, I could have, but I don't know, it just seemed like a bit of a lot. And I don't know if I would get like £350 worth of use out of it. And you know, obviously it just has like the 4K and stuff, the 5, and this only goes up to 2.7. But you know, that's not really a problem. 2.7K is still very good. But more importantly, you know, 1080p in 60 frames per second. Oh wait, yeah, it does actually have 4K, but it's only 15 frames per second. So I guess, you know, it does have 4K. But what else? What else does it have? Let's see. Yeah, 2.7K and up to 30 frames per second. 1440p up to 48 frames per second. 1080p 60 frames per second. And 720 up to 120 frames per second. And that WVGA 240 frames per second. So, you know, spec wise, pretty good. You know, not as good as 5, but not far behind either. So, okay, so on Amazon it's about £330, I think. At Argos, it is 200 and it had been 230, but it's usually 250. But it's been out of stock for months. I remember there was like one left somewhere down south where I couldn't get to go and get it, so we didn't get it. Yeah, so I kept contacting them and they said that it was like, because it was like a really popular product, they would be back in stock. And they told me to like, there's like this subscription text thing that you can do, so so when it's back in stock then they let you know. So they told me to sign up for that. You know, like you have to pay for it as well. So I was kind of annoyed about that. So I didn't actually do it because of that. And thankfully I didn't, because they haven't restocked it. They no longer list it on the website. They don't have it anymore. So £250 at Argos, and it had been 230. And pretty much anywhere else it was over 300, which obviously when you get over the 300 mark, you might as well get the 5. So I got this on Amazon for 260, I think, which is okay. You know, it's still almost 100 less than the 5, so I'm pleased about that. Yeah, what else is there to say? I mean, yeah, every other website, you know, Curry's, PC World, Go Outdoors, places like that, they're all like £300 plus, or they don't have it anymore. And Amazon just kind of like had a flash sale. They were like restocking it today on the 10th of July. So it was actually supposed to come on the 13th, but then they I got it on the day, which is good, because now they're out of stock again. I looked 2 days ago, I think, and there was none left. They were sold out again. So I imagine that could have been the last lot, especially for £260. Okay, let's have a look if we can open this. Let's move that out the way. Damn it, I can't bloody open it. I'm not exactly sure how we're supposed to take this off. Do we just it's not gonna fall or something, is it? That would be nasty. Okay, there's our outside packaging. What have we got on here? Professional quality 1080p, 60 and 720p, 120 frames per second. Built-in touch display. Oh yes, I almost forgot about that. Very nice. Got a picture of a woman on at the moment surfing. It's the same one that's on there. Low light performance. From what I've seen, the low light performance isn't great, but oh well. Ultra wide angle glass lens. Okay, that kind of speaks for itself. Highlight tag mark key moments for mark key moments for easy playback, editing and sharing. Okay, so is that, I think that is that button there. If you press that, then it flags that bit, or highlight tags it. 12 megapixel photo camera, capture the photos 12 megapixel. Okay, I don't know what the hell that accent was supposed to be. It was going to be Italian, but it kind of ended up more Jamaican, I think. Built-in Wi-Fi, Bluetooth support. Built-in Wi-Fi and Bluetooth support the GoPro app and smart remote. Okay, yes, you can get a smart remote to control when your cameras start recording and stuff, and whatever else they do. And then the app. I don't know what the app does. I think it does something simple. I think it's pretty similar. We'll check it out after. Video trimming. Lets you create and save short clips for easy sharing. Okay. Micro HDMI port. Useful. Accessories port. Wait, let's hold it still. I can't even hold it still. Accessories port for stereo mic or composite AV adapter. Okay, where's that? Alright, I guess we can't see it. Who knows? We'll have a look when we open it. And then supports micro SD cards up to 64 gigabytes. Oh man, I nearly bought a 128 gigabyte one, but thankfully I didn't, because it was more than I wanted to spend really. So that's okay. Class 10 or UHS 1 required, sold separately. I don't know what the hell that means. I think it's something to do with how good they are in some way. High performance audio with increased dynamic range. Okay, so some interesting sounding features. And weight 2.9 ounces or 84 grams. That is light. Oh yeah, look, you can see the app thing down there. Maybe you can edit your videos on it. What else is there on here? Resolution 12 megapixels, yeah, seen that. Time lapse, cool. Night photo and night lapse, they're pretty cool as well. Like the ones that you see like on a road, and then there's like the cars going past and it just like ends up leaving the lines. I think that's what it is. I could be wrong. Here for silver camera, built-in touch display, standard housing, rechargeable battery, curved flat adhesive mounts, 3-way pivot arm, mountain buckles, mini USB cable, skeleton and touch back doors. Oh right, yeah. Okay, let's have a, wait, what else was there? Battery, backpack, smart remote. Yeah, and then there's a whole host of like accessories you can get on Amazon or wherever. They're quite expensive if you get the GoPro ones, but you can actually get a pack of like, I think there's like 100 items or more. And that's only £20. Now I can't bloody open this. Nearly there. There we go. Thankfully it's sticky, so I can kind of do it with one hand. And as soon as I said that, I just stopped being able to do it. So this is the first GoPro that I've owned. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with it yet. I mean, I plan to like take it down the river when I go swimming and stuff, and just kind of chilling. Trampoline park here maybe. And, you know, maybe some mountain biking. I haven't done that in quite a long time, since I almost destroyed my nuts. But that story is for another day. Okay, how do we get this off? Does it just lift off? You know, you definitely don't want to break it. Oops. Oh, my arm is starting to ache from holding my camera. Well, it's not even a camera, it's my phone. Okay, yeah, I don't know how to get that off. Let's try again with this arm. Okay, so how exactly do we get that off? Hello? What? Yeah, I don't even know how to get that off. Okay, what's inside? I don't know whether I've accidentally shown under my table or not, under my desk. I might have done, but I think there's like a Wookiee cookie jar. Let's take a look. And yeah, there's this thing. And there's an old PS2 an old PS2 as well. Okay, so we've got some more GoPro stickers. I already have a load of them. They just like hand them out for free at events or whatever. In fact, I think you can actually like email them and they'll send you some. Let's go on, send them an email and they'll send you some stickers. Hero 4 Silver. User manual. Okay, so there's a whole load of stuff in here. Quite detailed. I imagine that will be useful. Like, I got an Elgato HD 60, which is like for recording games and stuff, if you didn't know. And that has like the crappiest instruction manual ever. It took me like hours to set up and everything. And like you have to set up differently when you're doing it with PS3, PS4, Xbox, PC. And it's very annoying. Okay, what else is in here? Okay, so we have the Hero 4 and the Hero 3 and 3 Plus. What's this for then? Warranty disclaimer and other stuff. Okay, whatever. I don't think that's important right now. Okay, let's have a look. What's in here? I hope there's kind of a lot of reviews of people like saying they just kind of broke and then the customer service was crap. So if anything happens, I guess I'm just gonna have to rely on the Amazon customer service. They're always pretty good. They always they gave me a refund for something that they said they wouldn't give a refund on. So, oh yeah, that's the back thing, maybe? Don't know. Another back thing. Oh, and the battery. Let's not drop that. What else have we got? Okay. Got a... Let's separate all this stuff. Okay, so what are these? These are some... Alright, so they're adhesive mounts. They're like it's part of a frame, I think. We have a battery and a mount thingamajig. It probably says what it is on it. Well, it will, as it said on the box what was included. Then we have this weird looking mount thing. I guess I'll have to read again what they all are. But yeah, I'll probably get like if I get like the £20 pack of all this stuff, it has like chest harnesses and like the head harness and stuff like that. And it has like a little tripod and things, which, you know, is going to be very useful. And for £20, it's pretty good. A lot of it might break, you know, quite easily or quite soon. But, you know, at least then I haven't spent like £50 on it, on one thing. Okay, so we got our, what is it, is that micro HDMI? Micro HDMI USB. Okay, and I believe, if I can look in the box, that is everything out of the box. Now, I'm going to stop the camera for a second whilst I get the GoPro off, if I can figure that out. Let go. Okay, so I managed to get it off. Turns out you just have to squeeze those bits at the top here, these. You have to like squeeze them so it like slides out of this mount. And, you know, you can use that as a mount for something, I guess. Oops, let's not knock it over. We have two mounts here, the adhesive mounts. I don't know why they're different shapes, really. I mean, they both do the same thing. Okay, so, and then there's obviously the rechargeable battery. Alright, so we have the curved and flat adhesive mounts, those. The three-way pivot arm, I take it that's this thing. Yep. Mountain buckles. Well, it says mountain buckles, I'm only seeing one. Mount it. Hang on. What? Alright, it's the one that's already on. So one that's already on the GoPro is the other one you can see just on that picture. Then we have the mini USB. Skeleton and touch back doors. I'm not entirely sure what that means. If we take a look at the back, you know, we've got our... What have we got? I don't even know. We have... So what is the difference? Oh, right, okay, so this is just like... This isn't the actual back door bit, because obviously it has that sticker thing on. It's just like... display, I guess, you know, for when it's in the store or whatever. Just to, you know, represent what it looks like with the screen on. So I guess we can take that off and put the actual one on. But I don't know which one it actually is. I mean, is it this one? Let's see, let's feel it. Okay, I actually don't know. I mean, this one seems thicker. Maybe not. I have no idea. So how do we get this off? Let's figure it out. I guess this will flick up somehow. This bit. Okay, I don't know. Let's go find that out, and then we'll do it. Okay, I think I just worked it out. Hopefully I like didn't just break it. But if we are careful, you can pull this bit up here. It's kind of hard, but you feel like you're gonna break it. Yeah, and then it just, yeah, so you like lift this bit up, the front, and then obviously it just kind of unhooks from there. And there we go. Then what do we do? I don't know. What I'm gonna do is put it on here. So if anything like does fall out, then it might not break. Might not be as bad, you know, as if it just falls straight on the desk, on the hard surface. Well, I don't know how to do this with one hand. Okay, there we go. That's the back bit open. And that is the camera out. As you can see, it's quite small. So I thought there was like a rattling noise inside it then, but there's not. Okay, so I have no idea what we're doing. The battery will go in there, I take it. I don't even know how to open that. We'll do that in a minute. Okay. So that's the nice casing. You can take... Man, how do you take that off? That is a good question. I was just looking at the metal hinge thing that you have to take off to put the other ones on, which I'm not entirely sure how to do. Oh, maybe it just clips off. Don't break it, don't break it. But I think it does. Oh yes, I actually just realised it actually says what to do in here. I had looked at this before, so I don't know why I didn't just like look at this. I didn't, so how exactly? Ah, there we go. I just kept accidentally pressing the button, the record button thing. Yeah. Okay. So if open the battery door and insert the battery, okay, that makes sense. Let's get this a little battery. How exactly does this go in? Let's have a look. And this way around, I think. No, I didn't get electrocuted. And then I take it we just shut it. However we do that. Okay, so that's the battery in. Now we just need to charge it. Were we supposed to... I guess, I take it we weren't supposed to remove that tab thing off the battery. I don't see why you would do that. Now we just need to put the micro... Wait, where does... in there. Micro SD card. I haven't even got it yet, so... That's kind of a bummer. Oh my god, I can't open these things. Just looking around for something to open it with. Oh yeah, let's open it with this thing again. Wait a sec. Man, why can't I open it? Oh, there we go. Yeah, don't worry, I just threw it on the floor. Not the GoPro, but the that yellow thing. Okay. So you just kind of, you know, get it off like it says in the book. It just comes off. Okay, so what have we got there? We have our USB, mini HDMI, micro, is it mini or micro? I don't know. There's a little microphone symbol in there. I don't know if you can just about see it. I don't know what that means. I mean, I know it means microphone. Is that the microphone there? I take it is. I think it is. I don't know how well that'll work when it's in the case. And yes, very nice. And now we just need the micro SD to go in there. I have one somewhere. It's not at hand. Okay, so now we've done all this. Now we've got it out and checked it out. We can put it on charge. Hopefully we can. Right, we need this thing. Ah. There we go. Get off. Get off me. Very nice. This one? Yeah. Okay. So how do we know if it's charging or not? Alright, the red light came on. Okay, I guess that means it's charging. Hopefully it'll be pretty good. We'll go and test it out next. After we've put these things on, whichever one is supposed to go on. And however we take this one off, I do not yet know. It probably says in this book. It looks like there's quite a lot of stuff in. Okay, it's not on there. So it's showing you what the buttons do. What is going on? What kind of a book is this? What kind of a... what? Ah, it's in different languages. Selecting camera modes. Okay, cool. That's pretty cool. Okay. Capturing videos and photos. Okay, we'll work this out later. Mounting your camera. Surfboard mounting. Interesting. Okay, swapping back doors. This is the bit that we need. Open the housing, so the back door hangs downward. Pull down on the back door until it snaps free from the hinge. Align the new back door with the hinge. Push up on the back door until it clicks into place. You know, it's got the standard back door, the touch back door, and the skeleton back door. The standard back door, this one, provides water protection to 40 meters. used when shooting underwater or in wet, damp or dry conditions. So basically you can use that whenever, pretty much. The Dutch backdoor, this one has like film over it, enables access to the camera's touch display and provides waterproof protection to 3 meters, which, you know, isn't very deep. I don't know, it looks okay. You know, it looks pretty waterproof. I mean, obviously I wouldn't take it more than 3 meters, because that's what it says. But, you know, it looks, you know, there's no holes in it. It's pretty similar to this. I imagine it will just be water getting in like the seam of where the touch screen bit is. I imagine that's probably their worry. And then this one is just, it's a hole in the middle. That's the skeleton back door. So that's not waterproof at all. Yeah, it makes sense. So that's to use in dry, dirt-free environments only, but it enables enhanced audio capture during low speed activities. Whatever the hell that means. I guess there'll be more sound coming in. Because obviously we saw that the microphone is like on the side there. Those 3 like little holes. And obviously this will let more sound in, I guess. Because it's not just blocked off. Okay, I think that is it for this video. In the next video, I will test it out. Maybe take it underwater. I'm not sure yet. But yes, thank you for watching. I guess I should just quickly go through how, you know, to take this mount off. It's like on there, and you just have to squeeze these bits like pretty tight whilst pushing it off. Or maybe you pull it off. But either way, you can like feel it move once you squeeze it. And then obviously to get this thing off, it's like clipped up and you have to like pull the front bit up. You have to like get your finger like right under it, and then it just kind of clips off. And then from there, it's very easy to take the camera out. So now that is it. That is everything. There's this interesting thing. I might go and test some of it out and test out the camera, and I'll see you next time.